I love knowledge and sharing knowledge and education. When I got married, I was reading a lot about etiquette.
What do you mean by etiquette?
Goes away beyond please and thank you. So it's the finest way of respectful communication. And if you want to succeed in life or in business, communication is essential.
It's a very powerful tool actually in anti-ban public speaking.
From somebody who doesn't know, it's so pie in the sky. How do you form it into a business? How do you brand it? How do you price it?
At a certain point, if you are going to grow, I don't believe that one person can do all. So I started business etiquette, then I started public speaking, communication. I started to make partnership with very respectful institutes. And then it's turned from one woman show, Business Urban Etiquette, to Urban Business Institute.
What's your driving force?
I see it's like...
Gladiators, welcome back. Today's episode, I'm so looking forward to meeting this young lady we finally get to meet. My guest today is a young gladiator by the name of Dina El Selmy, correct?
Correct.
Did I pronounce it right?
Yes,
Great.
Darush.
Great. Welcome.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to be here. Your podcast is great and you always invite people who share knowledge, positive insights and knowledge.
Oh, thank you so much. Flattery gets you everywhere.
Thank you.
The audience don't know, you had trouble getting here because we're in Dubai.
Yes, Jitex.
And there's a big exhibition and
Yes.
you were next to the exhibition, right?
Yes,
so
yes.
I fully appreciate that it's going to take you a few minutes to relax because we just literally sat down.
Yes, your team is so professional.
Thank you.
And it feels like home.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Dina, tell us, the audience, me, a little bit about you, your journey. Where were you
Great.
born? What do you do?
My name is Dina El Selmy. I'm a woman who loves sharing knowledge. This is what I do. I have been throughout my life. I had different experiences. I born and raised in Sinai in Egypt. And by a great father and mother, I have very, very beautiful childhood. And then I moved to Alexandria. It's a city in Egypt for my college. I lived with my grandmother. I studied pharmaceutical chemistry or pharmacy. I was a teacher assistant in Alexandria University. Had a very complicated master to focus on. And then I found myself, no, I don't like, pharmacy is good and everything, but this is not for me. Because my dad came in شوية into business a lot.
Is your father an entrepreneur?
He's an entrepreneur.
Mm-hmm.
He owns, and his family, jewelry shops in Sinai. Every family their own pathway, their own business,
Yes.
cement, gold. So I found this is not my job, but I love knowledge and sharing knowledge and education.
So pharmacy was your decision to go down that route of education?
Yes.
You were never forced to do something?
Never in my life.
So how many years were you in university before
5
you decided?
years.
And then you decided it
5
wasn't for you?
years and 10 years in business, in the pharmacy business, experiencing it from all
It
aspects.
took you 15 years to realize it wasn't for you.
Yes, even my dad, he opened a pharmacy for me and he put the sign and I told him I'm not going to step
In the show.
in this. Thank you. It was a big fight. Thank you. By the end, he told me do whatever you want to do.
But you have to take all the tablets. No, I'm just joking.
Yes.
No,
Yes,
you
yes.
didn't, did you? You didn't have to eat all the tablets. I'm just joking. So
no
money's not
tablets,
wasted.
no tablets.
No.
لا خالص. Yes. And then when I got married, I was reading a lot about etiquette and helped me so much to grow mentally and in my business and everything. Then I started to read more about etiquette. Then I started to say, I'm going to resign. I'm going to take etiquette as a career.
When you say etiquette, what do you mean by etiquette? Because when
Okay.
I hear etiquette, it could be the way you hold your knives and forks.
Yes.
Right?
Say please and thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So etiquette is goes away beyond please and thank you. It's the finest way of communication. I'm passionate about business etiquette. So it's the finest way of respectful communication in the workplace. Starting from how you speak and interact and communicate with the office boy till meeting an investor.
Yes.
And if you want to succeed in life or in business, communication is
It's
essential.
everything. It's
Yes,
everything.
communication is essential, and also studying the culture, because it's international etiquette is about if you want to make business in Saudi Arabia, it's a way different than making business in America. So you need to respect this culture and this culture, even if your main objective is money.
Yes.
Yes.
You can get a lot more money if you get the cultures right. Yes. And you speak the
And I spent a lot of money.
learning how to do that. So what was it about etiquette that you were looking in while you were in the pharmacy business for
Yes, so I read
15
how,
years? How did you get involved and introduced to etiquette, and what was it about it that
I
you
was
liked?
reading books, articles, how to send a proper email, how to deal with certain situation, how to build your personal brand, your public image and persona. Then I found a market gap. I thought, and I was right. My dad told me, okay, do whatever you want, but it's not even a job.
Was that a motivator?
What?
When your dad says it's not even a job, did that motivate
He said, I'm
you?
here to support you.
But
I'm telling you, you have a stable job. You can open your pharmacy, real business. You spend so much. This is my advice. But if you want to go to this pathway, I will support you. And my husband came in, supported me. And I started it right.
did they feel it was a good business to get into, or do you think, oh,
They don't care, yani. They want to keep me busy, because if I'm not busy...
you're on their case. So where did you meet your husband?
Oh, it's a long love story. He's the cousin of my best friend.
Okay.
It was 8 years love story, and we have been married for 8 years now. We're married. We're still married for 8 years now, and he's the love of my life. He's a
So
great
how
man.
did you meet? Just through your friend?
Through my friend, yes. I was in Cairo, and I had interview in pharmacy university, and it was far away in a new area, and my best friend called him, please pick Dina, and
He picked you up and never returned.
I never returned. And from the first sight, عارف when you have a picture of the man that this is the man that you want, and you find this picture. And to be honest, I have never had a boyfriend. Never مش عارفة ليه. Till I graduated. Everyone is like, oh, you're my friend, cousin, hi. He was my first
guy,
boyfriend,
first boyfriend,
first
wow.
everything. Yes.
Oh, amazing. And he's Egyptian.
He's an Egyptian with a very tough job. Yes.
Well, we're going to share what a job is. I know.
It's okay. Works in the Egyptian army.
Oh, it is especially
Tough,
right now.
tough.
Is he there right now?
He is. The good thing about our relationship that it's like we are still like a boyfriend and girlfriend, because
you're kind of dating. Yes,
dating.
But,
occasionally.
That's
Yes.
nice. It keeps you on your toes also. So why did you leave the love of your life to come to Dubai? What brings you to Dubai?
I'm not based in Dubai.
Okay.
And
I thought you were.
Yes,
So.
I'm here for work. Dubai is like now everything in the Middle East, like the next door. You can go, مثلا, in Egypt, when you go a week to relax in Gona, you can come a week to make your work, give a session, a class, a podcast, and travel back to Egypt. I'm in the stage of my life, Kamen, that I'm growing my business in the Middle East. We have been approached by the government to do projects, to have discussions.
Well, we're going to come to that. We're going to talk about your personal life a little bit more. Do you have children?
I have one daughter.
Oh, wow. How old is she? Congratulations.
Her name is Fairuz. Okay. I named her Fairuz because of Sinai. We call Sinai the land of Ard al-Fayruz, or the land of Fairuz. Fairuz is a stone.
I'm Iranian. There's also Fairuzes in Iran. Yes.
People and Iranian food.
Yes. My stomach loves the Iranian food.
Yes, me too.
So your daughter, how old is she?
She's 7.
So she's in school right now?
She's in school with my mom. She came from Sinai to babysit her. Thank you, Mama, for that.
That's amazing. So you got the whole support of the family with you?
Not always, because they supporting me emotionally, but we are not together. I have been always experience this. Yani the people that I love always in separate places.
Do you have siblings, brothers and sisters?
Yes, I have. We are three girls and one boy, and I'm the oldest of them. Okay, Dalia, Amira, and Muhammad.
Did they follow your footsteps and go separate ways, or are they in the family business?
No, we are totally different family. If you see us, you will never believe that
You're connected. Wow.
we are connected. But in some way, because if you are, are you the oldest one in your family?
Yes, of two.
Of
We have a
two.
very small family.
So if you know,
yes.
you know. Yani they have you. The oldest one, he is the one who always take
responsibility,
and they come to you for advice, and if they are in a mud, you will
pull them out. Yes.
you will save them.
So you're almost a third parent.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
My sister and I clash
Because you
a
have
lot.
an age gap.
Oh, is there? Right.
Yes, 10 years, 12
Oh, wow.
years. Yes.
Okay. No comment there. I was going,
No
your parents
comment.
have been busy for so long.
I was busy.
Yeah.
It was bardo love from the first sight. I grew up seeing love. My mom never left my dad for a day.
That's probably why you're in a very good, solid relationship now.
Yes, he is her number one, not us.
Wow, that's nice.
Yes,
That's
and she's
nice,
always says that.
Beautiful, beautiful. Yes. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Many people have tough challenges in childhood and it affects their adult life. To have a solid, stable, loving childhood is very rare. So congratulations.
Thank you.
So you left the pharmacy world and you thought, I'm going to go into the world of etiquette.
Yes.
Etiquette, right? And then from somebody who doesn't know, it's so pie in the sky. How do you form it into a business? How long did it take you to get your first client? How did you brand it? How do you price it?
Okay,
because nobody wakes up in the morning and says, I'm going to teach etiquette to my staff.
Great question. I don't come and teach only etiquette now. And I will come with you to my business journey. So I started as an etiquette consultant, but I wanted to position myself right. So as you said, it's all about branding. I told my dad I will show you how I can make business from etiquette. And I started launching my brand. It was Urban Etiquette at the beginning by making an event to invite all...
in Egypt.
Okay. When I started etiquette, I didn't have this perspective, whole picture of etiquette. I need to admit this. It was at the beginning for me, I positioned myself as lifestyle etiquette. We should look like this. It's the best way certain way to hold your fork and knife.
So it was more towards the end user rather than the business people.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And my perspective kaman was different. Yani, we evolve, we learn, and I took different insights and different aspects from etiquette now. So I invited influencers.
How long ago was this? 5 years ago, 10 years
2017.
ago? Well, not that long.
Not that
6
long,
years
yes.
ago. Okay.
Yes, it was a very, very successful event. I managed to, I didn't even pay a cent in this event because I managed to make it sponsorship collaboration.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I had the right team to interact and communicate with people.
How did you get sponsors for your first event? It's amazing, right? So you're a salesperson.
Yeah, I am.
Mm-hmm.
I born in staying at my grandfather, and I was spending my childhood at my grandfather shop.
Yeah, and you've seen trade happen.
How they trade. And also you have a message. Okay, got sponsors, all the TV channels covering the event, people to speak. Sponsorship packages.
Wow.
I mean, but my first objective, I didn't profit a cent. Yani I covered my event expenses.
Yes.
I didn't want any profit from this, but I wanted to share the knowledge, and it is a thing. And then it was very successful. And then it was a one-woman show, so I took the at the beginning, it was one woman show. I took it from lifestyle etiquette. Corporates started to do, can we do business etiquette? Can you give us a workshop about business etiquette? Then I can now.
There's
I
demand
love
for this.
teaching and I love etiquette, and now I can teach business etiquette and then protocol.
Who are your clients? Are they larger corporates or
larger corporates, local corporates that share كمان same values. Because as you see, local corporates مثلا in Saudi Arabia, it's like multinational corporates. Also the government, public sector.
Wow.
Yes.
Because I would have thought
individuals كمان, sorry.
I would have thought more government, because there's such larger numbers and they can afford to spend on ethical
government in Egypt is
etiquette. Sorry,
yes,
etiquette.
yes.
I keep saying ethics because I'm all about ethics, right? So
yes.
I see my
etiquette
head.
and ethics
Similar.
So yeah, similar in a way, because it's a part of the code of ethics of any successful company.
I talk about values a lot.
Yes.
How you communicate, you portray your values.
Yes. First of all, before, as I told you, Darush, before I'm a very conservative person due to many reasons related to me and to my family. So before I meet anyone or sit with anyone or sign a contract with any corporate, any brand, I need to make sure, and my team, that we share same values. Yes,
it's important.
This is very
right?
important to me.
Right.
Yes, because I want to leave an impact.
So
that's my message.
So really, your business wasn't about money. It's about making an impact.
Yes, money is important. Money is important for me. But if it will come and take from my impact or my values, thank you.
Thank you. When you first started your business, how do you know how to charge, what to charge? Because you don't have much competition, right?
I made local market research and international market research, and I decided, I made a business plan for myself, and who are I made a forecast for my clients, see how they pay for other trainings for international and local trainers, and I tested the market. Okay, and I was right.
Do you feel sometimes you were charging too less? Because what I find is some of my students, they charge too less because they lack confidence. They go, well, I'm just new. Because to be honest, that's how I started. I was like, nobody knows me. I started telling all the stories that nobody's willing to pay that money.
Yes.
And as my confidence grew, I started charging more. But my courses were the same.
Yes, but كمان when you change the price suddenly from up to down or from down up.
Yes.
شوية it makes people
nervous,
question and nervous. I charged high from the beginning. I made a research. It was كمان because of the economical state in Egypt. شوية is challenging. We are 105 million people, but برضو because we are huge.
Yes.
There is a huge market opportunity.
Yes. You see, what happens, optimists see it as opportunity. Pessimists go, oh, we can't charge much. There's too many poor people.
Yes.
It's the way we look at it. It's the same market, but you see it as an opportunity. But I was sat with people and say, oh, the Egypt market, you can't charge, you can't make any money. Yes. Let's get out. So.
And because you have mentioned this, Darush, thank you for this. If you want to have a positive impact and if you want to succeed, it's not all about money and charge. If there are people who cannot afford this knowledge, I can always go to share my knowledge at public events, universities, students.
So people still have access to you?
Still have access to me, sharing this through my social media platforms.
So do you have employees now?
Yes, I have. We are small, okay. not a big team. We are a team of less than 5.
Okay, well, what was it like hiring your first person? And what made you do that?
Okay.
Because now you're a self-employed person, new company, and there's a stage where you go, oh, hang on, I need to hire someone.
Of course. I started when I enter someone to أو in my team, I made hiring mistakes a lot. تمام.
We all do. I still do every day.
Hiring mistakes a lot. Not because of their personality or how productive they are, but إحنا we need to share same values.
They didn't fit within the values.
They fit,
yes.
and they.
You weren't on the same
Yes,
synergy.
yes, and they have to believe and trust they are part of big vision. Because if someone is here to charge money and go, no, thank you. You can work as an employee and you
Somewhere
can,
else.
or somewhere else. So at certain point, if you are going to grow, you cannot do anything by yourself. So I started business etiquette, then I started public speaking, communication, and then corporates asked me, can you give negotiation, leadership, wellness?
Oh, wow.
Excuse me, no, I cannot. I started to make partnership with very respectful institutes and people from Dubai, Saudi Arabia, California, so they can deliver the right content. And I don't believe that one person
Can do all.
So I decided to focus on, and then it's turned from one woman show, Business Urban Etiquette, to Urban Business Institute. And we are the leading institute in Egypt when it comes to corporate trainings.
Amazing.
I have...
Your staff are all Egyptians now, or no?
Well, Noel, half Canadian, Egyptian. I had French people before, so I'm open.
Okay.
I don't look to the nationality.
Is it important they speak Arabic?
No, Noel.
You don't speak Arabic, no?
Nos, yes. Nos. No, I don't. It's not in my mind, the nationality, the religion, at all.
So what's your way of recruiting? Is it different because you use what you teach in your recruitment?
I always believe if you have people sharing the same background, perspectives, ideas, and you put them in one room, and then you ask them to solve a problem, they most likely will come to you with the same solution, and the chances to be creative is zero. But if you have people from different backgrounds, different perspectives, and you put them in one room and give them a problem to solve, they will disagree with each other, of course.
But they'll come up with something different, unusual,
solutions, creativity, they will push you out. So I always say, feel free to disagree with me. What do you think? We meet maybe daily now because everything is fast. Daily meetings, weekly meetings, sharing the insights of the week, reflection.
What's the recruitment process to find out if somebody is a loyal person who believes in your vision? Because sometimes you only find out like 3 months later that you may have made a mistake, or
of course.
What have you implemented? Something different, a trick that you can find out if they're creative, if they're just job role, if they're loyal?
Okay, everyone I hired, I have a previous interaction before. This was my husband's advice. I never مثلا made an ad come or post on LinkedIn. We are hiring time. I may make this, but I interview only the people that I met before.
So you've had some dialogue
or have connections that I trust. Because at this certain point of my life, I need to be surrounded of like-minded people.
Yeah, it's critical.
Because if I build my personal brand and reputation in Egypt, now I'm expanding in the Middle East. So I need to surround myself with people who share same values, ethics, attitude, and also vision.
So if I'm building some kind of a relationship with someone, I'm putting myself in your shoes, and now I'm interviewing them, I'll be like, oh my God, they were friends or acquaintances. Now they're going to become employees. The relationship changes, right?
Yes.
So during the interview, are you very serious and business-minded? Or are you still a little bit bring the friendship into the
I know
interview?
what I want and where I want to go. And initially, when I select this person, I know, I know on a human level, they are good people.
That's the key.
Yes, that's the key. And I'm very clear person. And if there is something came up during the process that I found it against مثلا my values, my ethics, or will harm the people in my team and me,
Yes.
I swiftly take an action. Depends on the situation. I may sit with the person and say, listen, 1, 2, 3, and this decision or this action is not accepted. Or if someone is not productive, I'd say, مثلا, I work very hard and I work around the clock.
If I can do it, married, child, what's stopping you?
Exactly. And sometimes because of my husband كمان job, I'm the mother and the father at the same time. May God bless him. We work really, really hard, not only me. If the team is working really, really hard and someone doesn't match this energy, it's not about the working hours. I don't care. It's about
productivity.
Do your job right. I cannot do your job for you. I cannot
so
do your
you
job.
give it your best shot, and then if you have to part company, it doesn't feel so bad anymore, right? Because you've given it your best shot. You've spoken to them.
Yes, and it's always كمان about how you end this. I may give them another job that matches their potential.
Yes.
And might give them guidance on how كمان they can train themselves to improve. Let's give it a try. Try this, try this, try this, try this. And it's always كمان about how you motivate your team, how you make them feel they are part of a shared vision.
How do you do
and
that with
shared
all this?
benefits.
How do you do that with all this traveling? It can't be easy, right?
Nothing easy. If you pray for rain, you gotta get your you gotta deal with with the mud.
So,
if you pray for rain.
So how do you juggle it all? How do you get, because you're traveling, right? Your staff, most of them are in Egypt now, or no? They're all over the world.
Yes, most of them in Egypt.
And then, so for instance, if you have your Dubai staff, is it Zoom meetings and stuff like that? How do you?
Zoom meeting, WhatsApp 24/7, voice notes, yes.
And thank you. Do you have like somebody who does a training is also a salesperson, or you have salespeople just focus on sales?
I don't do sales. We don't chase sales or make sales calls, but we have account managers who can may deal with existing corporates and potential corporates. And also, I see marketing and positioning your brand as everything. It attracts people to come to you and to ask.
So they come knocking on your door.
When they knock to your door and you have someone very well trained, very well passionate, and care about the client and their needs and tailoring their programs, the process will come
easier.
Yes.
You've trained your own staff. Do they have to go through a training program before they actually get out there? Because you can hire a trainer. Do you have trainers? It's not just yourself anymore, is it? You have other trainers.
It depends on the job that they do. Some people, they may, I don't care about their educational background as long as they have the skill that is essential for the business. Okay, but if a social media, مثلا, we may give LinkedIn training, soft skills, tech skills. Yes, of course.
When you have trainers going out training corporates, right?
Okay, I don't deal so much with individual trainings.
Okay.
Trainers.
Okay.
I deal with I partner with institutes and people like me. تمام. Say if we have a wellness program.
Yes.
Corporate wellness program, which is very, very, very important and successful.
Yes.
So we partner with the best in the mental health, the best in the physical health, and the best life coaches.
So at the moment, the pinnacle, everything is on you. You are the brand. Right? And then you're going out there, you're generating this interest, and you're working with the institutes and partnerships you have.
Yes.
I get it. And your tentacles go a lot faster if you do that with partnerships than having to hire your own team.
Exactly.
So where I find it very difficult, because a gladiator, our followers are called gladiators. We have gladiator mastery.
I know.
I have worked with people, hired people who are not gladiators. They've been trained, they this, but they are soft. They are weak, and it's very difficult to work with people who have a gladiator mentality in my world. How easy or difficult was it for you to find institutes who portray? Because if I listen to you, I want to be following you, right? And your vision. How was it easy or difficult was it to find partners who were like you? Does that make sense? Because I'm finding it very difficult.
It makes all the sense. First of all, they need to be, I'm not going to say but only same level, but they need to be sharing same values. I make my due diligence because it's like a family. If I'm going to relate my name and my brand with someone, we should have the same values and vision. They are not necessary to be famous or very well known, as long as they are the best in their domain.
Yeah, they can deliver what they promise.
And sharing same visions, same vision. It is hard. We can take مثلا 1 full year to sign MOU, going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Yes,
so you take your time before you form those partnerships.
Yes, we.
Yes.
Me and my partners, because كمان they are very keen about their image. What is the benefit, the numbers, what we are going to provide when it comes to the marketing, account management, opening new channels for them to grow. So we elevate each other's.
What's your driving force? What keeps you doing this? Because it'd be easy to just stay in Egypt. You can be a mum and work, but what's also is traveling, because it's going to be a lot of pain away from your family and stuff. What drives you?
I'm Sagittarius, so traveling for me, I don't see travel as a challenge. I see it's like something. It's all about your mindset. As you told me, I can't see it. Oh, now I'm leaving my daughter. What I'm gonna do? I'm leaving my team. No, it's a chance to meet new people. It's easy. Just go to this airplane. You can be stuck 3 hours in Egypt in the traffic. So I can. It's for me. It's easy. It's a new beginning. But I need to be very well prepared. I need to have my schedule ready to make the most benefit of my day. And there will be days to go have fun, explore the city, make shopping for my daughter.
So you travel all over the Middle East right now?
Not all over the Middle East. Our main focus is Dubai. The United Arab of Emirates, yes. Because we have some meetings coming in Abu Dhabi and Saudi Arabia. Because I'm not the kind of a person who open here and here and here and here. No, I need to be very focused and take everything into. I'm not a multitasking, but I need to take my time.
But you're multitasking, but not all at the same time,
not
right?
All at the same time, yes.
This task's got to be finished. You've got to be that
yes.
one and that one, that one, that
yes,
one. Okay.
Yes.
And if I went to your employees and asked them what kind of a boss you were, what would they tell me?
I share something with each and everyone. مثلا I may share the same communication aspects. هنا creativity. We share some skills and we disagree with each others on.
So how would they? Let's say, okay, let's make it easier for you.
Yes.
3 words describing you as a boss. Each word separate thing. You gotta say she is nice. Right? It has to be one word, one quality, weakness, strength.
Okay, workaholic شوية.
Workaholic. Okay, that's one word.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kind. A sister. I'd say this.
Workaholic, kind sister. I like that. Okay. Do you have male employees?
Not yet.
I thought so.
I'd love
right.
to. Not yet.
Would you? Why? Why would you like to?
We are in the process of hiring males. تمام. I don't. As a woman, كمان, I don't have this issue of a man and a woman.
Yes, but it was interesting. You said, "I
yes,
wish." Do you think the market requires a male? Or do you feel the balance in your company will differ?
So if I have a post and I meet 3 people, 4 people, 5 people, I choose the best. It's not about anything else.
Yes. Who can do the job best?
Who can do the job best? I may مثلا interview a male with a very strong educational background and experience. And we are not matching energy. And I know he will not do what I'm expecting. So if this is my feeling, why should I hire this person?
Irrespective of, do you know what I find? Most of my followers, believe it or not, are women.
أنا يعني 40% men and 60% women.
Mine's about 70% women, 30%. Do you know why? Why do you think that is?
It's about the population مثلا. And also, I think women are working so hard on themselves recently
you know
to grow.
Why? I think women have no
mindset.
egos. I think men, they think they know it all. They're testosterone driven. Yes, women are open to rules. You know, women make better stockbrokers.
What?
That women, women make better stockbrokers. You know why?
Why?
Because they're willing to learn. They don't hold the position of stock because their ego says hold on. They stick to the rules, right?
Okay.
So women are more open to learning, and they make better stockbrokers, make the right decisions without emotions, egos involved.
Yes. But when during مثلا my childhood, in every phase of my life, this is not the scenario for everyone. But I know مثلا one of the most challenges for women in business, that the male force, or they have but I personally till now I didn't experience this. يعني I'm speaking about myself. But is there a problem? There is.
Do you know, I think yes, of course. And thank you for sharing it fearlessly.
Yes.
You know, I have an opinion about what's happening with Israel and Palestine, right?
Yes.
And I said that everybody's child have the same value, whether you are Jewish, Christian, Muslim, right? No children should get killed, innocent children, right?
Of course.
And I had so much hate. And I'm like, I'm just saying we should love each other. So you can never please everyone. You can never please everyone. However, in the marketplace, at the moment, it is a man's world. It is a man's world. But you just haven't experienced any challenges in regards to that.
Yes. Speaking of Palestine and what happened in Palestine, of course, every child is equal.
Yes.
Every child is equal. But the scenario is totally different. The scenario is totally different. People, you said the right thing. Every child needs to be protected. But the news from the West and
it's totally
the
different.
Decisions,
the reality.
Yes, it's like kill many children as much as it takes.
Yes.
It's a war, and the war comes with certain circumstances and consequences. And I'm married, as you know, to a military man. So
do you worry for him right now?
Of course. We had to experience very tough time. I was pregnant
with
my daughter, and about 3 days before I got delivered, and I got a phone call from someone. He was in the service, and he said, hello, hi, are you the wife of his position and his name? I made like this on the floor, what I'm going to hear now. Are you interested in mountain view, chalet and villa? And
yeah, your emotions go.
Yes. So we are always in this state. As he loves her job, he cannot imagine himself doing anything else. So it is driven by men. It is. Obviously, it is, but I didn't experience someone saying to me, "No, you will never do it."
Yes.
Maybe because what you said, I raised in a family and a supportive husband.
Yes.
He has a very strong personality. We are not the same. We don't share the same opinions, but we have the solid values.
Yes.
But we want different things in life. But the solid values.
And you respect each other, so you give each other space to have their time.
Yes.
That's nice.
Yes. As long as we share the same values.
Yes.
Okay. We have different opinion in how to raise Fairuz. Have different opinions about money, lifestyle.
I want to ask you a question. What was your opinion about the vaccine?
About vaccine?
Did he say you should do it? Do you say you should do it? Have it done with the corona vaccine?
Listen, I'm a pharmacist.
You didn't have it done,
I
did
didn't
you?
have a vaccine.
Beautiful.
My mom and dad took the vaccine, and always my mom and dad, it's like, as long as you are in the, and
Healthy,
I believe in if you raised your
immune
children
system.
to be confident
Okay.
and also to guide them, you can leave them to make their choices بعد كده. فهم they made their
But your
decision.
husband, he had to have a vaccine, right?
No.
He didn't either. Wow,
He didn't.
good.
My husband, he never smoked a cigarette. He's very cautious about what he entered to his body.
Wow.
He didn't even, if he's مثلا has pain here, it's عادي. أنا مش مشكلة. I'm not gonna take any pill. And he's...
Does he work out? Does he exercise?
my husband?
Mm-hmm.
What
I'm
should
getting
I
jealous
say?
of him.
What should I say?
You're going to say he's good looking
like
as well now. I
every day,
hate
you
him
know,
already.
the robe of,
Yeah.
كده,
No. How old is he?
He's 39.
Wow. Oh, he's still a baby.
Yes.
That's right. Wait till
He
when
can
his
مثلاً
joints start hurting. And
under a sage and
Wow.
what you are saying. Yes,
he
of
still
course.
does all that stuff.
He
Yeah.
still, yes.
Amazing.
Yes.
We touched on a few controversial stuff like Palestine. You know, when does
We
it all
should.
start? You know, I think we should, if you don't mind. I think,
Darush, I lived in Sinai.
yeah.
I lived in Sinai for 14 years.
Mm-hmm.
And I have experienced everything. I saw Palestinians. We hosted them. They are my dad's friends. We have seen everything.
And
So
your opinion?
my opinion is humanity. And for certain reasons, شوية, I cannot go to politics.
Just your opinion, what you've experienced as a child there. You know,
As a child.
This is what I think.
Yes.
And now don't look at it, because I have Christians, Jewish, Baha'is in my family.
Okay.
And my post was like, you can say, oh, it all started in 1917. You already started. All I'm saying is that if you treat people with disrespect, you take the integrity away, they are going to retaliate. So this attack, you can call it this terrorist, whatever, this attack didn't come as a surprise to me. Because
what attack?
The Hamas sending rockets to Israel.
Who knows
Okay.
it's Hamas?
Pardon?
Who knows it's Hamas?
And who knows?
Who
And
knows?
also, I also...
It's a big game.
It is.
It is a big game. The military people are very, 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 very smart. And you will be, but they don't speak. You will never know, even, and I don't understand my husband. You will never know what they are thinking about. شوية يعني.
Because they're trained not to
yes,
share.
or not what is the next step. I think all of them يعني. So we're not gonna say if they followed this path or if this خلاص احنا we are in a situation and humanity should be the center of this situation, and
Right.
what's going on is against humanity. And I believe Arab leaders, if they united,
They can make it done.
they
Yes.
can make it done.
I agree.
Okay, and did you listen to the latest statement of El Sisi? So he basically said, because of political things, he cannot, he said that we are more than 100 million.
Mm-hmm.
So if he let us, Egyptian people, to express our opinion, because we believe in طبعاً, expressing the opinion and the freedom of the speech, man, you will see.
Yes.
You will see.
The
If we
outcome.
went to Sinai كده for a visit,
Take
tomorrow,
over, finish,
maybe on
yeah.
Friday, we can go for a
The
visit.
problem is
They
this-
will hear the sound of the Egyptians only.
This
So if the Arab unite,
disunity with the Arab world, unfortunately, has been going on forever. And that's, we're not going to go down that route. But it's just that, I listened
it will
to
come.
Shah of Iran. I don't know, you were too young to remember, but Shah of Iran and Sadat were friends. That's why the Shah of Iran is buried there. I was very sad when he got assassinated. But they were the first people who actually said, we have to unite. We have to have a united voice.
It will happen soon.
I hope so. I hope
It
so,
will
because
happen soon.
I think even the Americans now are sick of the propaganda and the one-way news. I was listening to CNN and Fox, and I was sickened by what I was listening. But anyway, we're
If
not
you
going to.
ask me, I think it's the era of Arab now.
I think so.
I think it's
I
the
think
era
so.
of Arab.
I think so. The world looks at us differently than they did
Yes,
before.
yes.
Yeah.
And there is social. This is the first word of something big happened, that we have this social media tools to expose everything.
Truth.
And by the end, it's the right of every child and every human to live with dignity and in peace. Every
Freedom.
child, freedom to go to school.
Yes, without being harassed.
Without being harassed, without worrying.
Have an identity.
Have an identity.
Have an identity.
Yes,
They've taken their identity
yes.
away. Anyway, thank you.
Thank you.
I really
Thank
appreciate
you.
that. So just a couple of more questions, because I know we've actually almost 50 minutes now. Can you believe it? It's gone quick. Where do you spend most of your time doing now, work-wise? Let's say 30% giving lectures. What do you do?
Okay, I'd say 70% planning, implementation, refining my business plan, market research, and 30% training. And I see in the future it will be 10% training, and I will focus on the management role.
Building the business. So that leads to my next question.
Yes.
You've gone amazing last 6 years. What is the next 5 years? What's going to happen to your business in 5 years?
In the next 5 years, I believe that Urban Business Institute will be the top leading institute for corporate. Okay, so I'm going to repeat my answer again. Okay, I'm confident that Urban Business Institute will be the top leading institute for corporate trainings and in corporate and كمان public sector, inshallah.
Inshallah, you'll be alive. The rest is in your hands.
Inshallah, ya Rab.
You will make it happen.
Inshallah, yes.
What are the 3 things you could teach them to prepare them for starting their own business?
I say start now, because 1 year from now you will wish.
Started a year ago.
So
take action.
Take action.
Now.
Work on yourself. Start now and work on yourself. Set the big vision, and then small steps every day to reach this vision.
Beautiful.
Because it's like building a muscle. So when you go to the gym, you will not going to build a muscle in a day. The first day will not see anything. Second day, third day, until consistency. So don't give up. And the third thing, it's not all if you want to do something that you really like, you will face many things that you don't like. Challenges. Or hatta tasks that you need to do that you don't like, not your thing. Okay.
I think beautiful, because the challenges grow as a business grows, right?
Yes.
So if you can't handle challenges, forget being an entrepreneur.
Yes, of course. And
I'm sure
get the
you've
right
had many
people.
challenges.
Yes, surround yourself with the like-minded people.
What are your thoughts about money?
I love money. Tamam, I thought about money. Money is important. I grew up with the family, not money-oriented, but they know very well how to get money. My family they are spending so much, not wisely.
But they believe in abundance, right?
What?
But they believe in abundance. They spending than they're earning. They're not
Spending
spending more
and
than
earning,
they're not
yes.
spending more than they're earning.
Yes. And their industry it's like an investment شوية. I see money's coming. For me, money is coming. I'm not rushing money. Money is coming. Money is important. Important for the lifestyle. Important for it affects everything.
I think money gives you choices, and more choices you have, you feel freer.
Yes, but I'm not rushing it. It will come, but in the right way. I need to have my path, my values, and money will come because I will earn trust.
Beautiful.
Yes.
So work on the trust, and the money will follow.
Yes.
Believe in abundance.
Believe in
overcome
abundance.
your hurdles. Do you have a vision board?
A vision board? No, I don't have a vision board. I have heard of the vision board.
So how do you keep your eye on and focus on the vision, on your goals? Do you
My vision is
meditate
in my
daily or-
mind every day. تمام, in my mind every day. The big vision is in my mind every day. But I don't have a vision board where I
You're
put
picturing in the wall, yeah.
picturing in a word, because I'm not materialistic. يعني إن أنا I need to have money to get this and this and this. يعني I'm keen about getting what I want, not for money. It's not
It's
not
not
a
something
goal.
that you can picture. It's not a boat or
It's
a car.
not a goal.
Uh-huh.
It's not a goal to get a big house, fancy car. Of course, I want to have bigger house, many cars, many good cars, but it's not my priority. يعني,
Because you
it is
know,
very
if you look
important.
after your business, that will be
It will
taken
come.
care of.
Yes, it
Beautiful.
will come.
Beautiful.
يعني, yes.
Please keep me informed of your success. I
Of
honor
course.
you. I
I'm
congratulate
following you. I admire what you do.
Thank you.
You're very calm, has authentic, smart, powerful man, has authentic
I
character.
pretend well. I pretend I'm
Maybe,
smart.
yes,
But you know what it is? I'm actually quite stupid, to be honest with you. Because
no, you're not. If you said that, I know you're not.
do you know, maybe I'm not stupid, but I've had to learn everything through hard way.
Yes.
Because I never had anybody teaching me. So I feel a bit stupid because I am where I am now at a later age than I should have been, if that makes sense. But I never had anybody, there was no internet.
I may change when I'm, when I reach مثلا a certain age, I may change my perspective. And I say the same words, who knows?
Yeah. I'm humbled by life. I've had 2 heart attacks. I'm happy to be alive. You know, every time I wake up, I go, it's a bonus. Today's a bonus. Never take anything for granted. And I'm never too smart. I'm always learning. I'm learning from you. I'm learning from you.
Thank you, and I learn a
I
lot from you, Kamal.
Thank you.
From
Thank you
social
for
media
coming.
and here.
Thank you. Let's keep
Thank
connected,
you.
yes?
Of course. Thank
Please.
you for hosting
I want to know about your success. I want to get you back in here, maybe a year, and you can share with us
My pleasure. And
your growth.
I want to invite you to come to Cairo.
Done. Just give me the day I'm
yalla,
coming.
come next.
Done. If you have an
December.
event, I'll even stand on stage and speak if you wish.
Of course.
Done.
My pleasure.
Done. It'd be my honor.
Yes,
Let's
of course.
touch people's hearts as much as we can.
Of course. Thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for this beautiful conversation.
Thank you, Dina. Gladiators, I hope you enjoyed this real, authentic conversation I've had with Dina today, and I look forward to seeing you again. Thank you, Dina.
Merci, Darush.
Thank you. I salute you.
Thank you.